Now then, Annie, welcome back and welcome to your daughter as well, Lola. And you're with us tonight with a different hat on, your record producer hat, because you're both working together, aren't you? Now, did you know, lots of parents in the music industry and acting industry famously try and talk their sort of children out of it. Did you try and talk her out of it before you started working together, Annie?
There's no talking Lola out of this. This is something. Is that right, Lola? There was no talking you out of it. I wouldn't try. I wouldn't have tried to talk her out of it because she knows her own mind. And I think when you want to be a musician and it's in your heart and soul, which it is in Lola, that would have been pointless.
Lola, what is it like having to obviously follow in the footsteps of your mother, given the great career that she had, and actually having her produce your new music as well?
I mean, it's been really inspiring to be around how passionate she is and how dedicated she is to making incredible music. Definitely a little pressure because I want to, you know, hit a certain mark. So I work kind of extra hard to try and, you know, get to a place that I feel proud of. But I love it. I'm so happy to be part of her musical journey. It's so fun. I mean,
the only thing I can relate it to is, like, I can't even train my own wife when, like, in the gym. You know, we don't get on. It's like she will not listen to me. So I'm thinking, look, it can't all be sweet all the time. Surely there's a few arguments in there at times.
Yeah, I wouldn't say arguments. You know, it's discussions.
Yeah.
And we found a way to communicate. It maybe hasn't always been easy, but we're at this beautiful place now where Lola is an adult, and we're like, we put the outside world and what I've done outside, you know, when we're together, and especially with Braden, who is Lola's partner, her boyfriend. There's the three of us, and we all just get on with the job of making music, and it's been such a joy for me, I have to say.
Brilliant.
Well, Lola, we do love the new single. Let's let the viewers have a listen. It's called La La Love. Here it is.
'Cause I would say
Love that, Lola. Love it. Annie, you are going to be re-releasing a Christmas album, Cornucopia, and but it's got a little bit of something extra in there, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, this is the 10th anniversary of the original Christmas Cornucopia, which came around, surprisingly, a decade has passed, you know, and I'm sort of wondering where the time has gone. So the record company, my record company, Island Records, called up and they said they'd like to celebrate the anniversary of the Christmas Cornucopia. And I was like, this is before the pandemic. And I said, yeah, I'd love to do that. So we've reissued it. It's been out for a couple of weeks now. It has a glorious new cover. It's been remastered and re-edited. And we have an extra track at the end, so it makes it different from the original version. So we have I did a version of Dido's Lament, which is a 300-year-old aria written by Henry Purcell for his opera Dido and Aeneas. I know it's a very unusual thing to have done, but my producer, Mike Stevens, discovered the recording that had been in the attic, really, for a decade, and we've completely forgotten about it.
Yeah, we listened to it now in the studio, and it is a beautiful song, isn't it? And what better year to re-release, you know, a classic Christmas album as well? It's perfect, isn't it?
Thank you very much. I'm very proud of it, and I feel it's a perfect album for the time. It's very celebratory in a way. It's very nostalgic, but this Dido's Lament at the end is extremely poignant. We've all been through a very hard year, everybody. And I feel that this is particularly appropriate for the time.
And will you two be celebrating together this year?
Hopefully, yes.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Well,
my mum lives 15 minutes away, so I'll be popping over on Christmas, and we'll be doing a safe, responsible Christmas this year.
Sounds great.
Well, thank you both for chatting, and good luck, Lola, with everything. And lovely to see you again, Annie, as always.
Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Composes himself. Annie, so Jamie would like to know, Died as Lament on the 10th anniversary Christmas album is amazing. Does Annie have any plans to release any more new material soon?
Oh, wow. At the moment, I just take every day, one day at a time, you know, because it's changing. I'm living in Los Angeles at the moment, and I'm actually sitting in a little studio that I have, and I've got my piano here and a little bit of recording equipment. So I don't know, to be quite honest.
Well, do it, Annie. We'd all love it.
Yeah, well, it's so nice that people want to hear from me, and that's really lovely. Music has been my accompaniment through all my life, and it's amazing to think that all these spin-offs, like this program that I didn't really know about The Mask, to be quite honest. I don't watch. I just live in my own little bubble, you know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry.
And I'm just so relieved that I didn't have to go on a show where I had to dress as a sausage.
I don't think we'd ever put Annie Lennox through that.
No,
absolutely not.
it's not for me.
A quick one, Annie, as well. Mick Watts wants to ask, what is the Eurythmics track that means the most to you?
Well, there's so many. There are so many who have a massive catalogue, you know.
Go on, give us one.
They all have a lot of meaning. But Here Comes the Rain Again is so beautiful. I always find myself, that's beautiful. Of course, Sweet Dreams, you can,
oh, yeah.
That's, you know, that's the one that's lasting. It seems to last forever. It's a little bit like Happy Birthday.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Annie, we've out of time, but we do love them all. We love seeing you, as always. Have a very lovely Christmas.
Thanks, Annie.
We'll be back tomorrow with Mackenzie Crook and Wonder Woman herself.